Namaste, I'm Dishant, and on this channel I regularly keep posting about my unplanned trips and travel stories. But today I'm going to take you along with me on one of my craziest trips that I've ever been to. So I've done a lot of solo trips in my life earlier, but this was the first time that I was going for a camping trip, and that too with a group of strangers. And one thing that you should know about me is that I am a big time introvert. I mean, that's the reason why I go on solo trips. So this one was basically an experiment. This all started when 31st December was approaching and I didn't have any plan. From the past few years, I have got into a habit of going to Marine Drive and say goodbye to the last sunset of the year. But this time, I wanted to do something different. So I started looking for what was happening around me at that particular period. Something that was in budget as well. Now, this was something totally different that I had not experienced or tried in life before. So, why not? The pricing was okay, the instructions were clear. The only thing I needed was some gears. Basically, a power bank, one jacket because it was December and hills and also no idea, a torch, and a full shooting setup to record videos and take star shots. In the afternoon, I took a local from Thane to Kasara and was one of the first to reach there. So I started doing what I always do. I started looking around. And soon the team of organizers started joining in. The first impression that they had walkie-talkies and were constantly checking in with everybody. That was nice. So from outside, I was comfortable, like okay and open to gel with people. But from inside, I'm sorry to say that, but I was looking at each and every person who was joining in and judging them totally. I mean, what do I do? It felt like those old hostel days when you are in a big hall with a lot of people there and you don't know whom to talk to. Finally, I skipped that idea. By the way, the details for the organizers and all these camping trips, I will put that in the description box below. You can check it out if you are interested. But if you are waiting for me to review this whole experience, you'll have to wait a little more and watch the video till the end. After this, the team took us to pre-booked cabs. It was like a small walk, and I did what I always do. I started looking around. Okay, time for solo tripping rule number 946. So, whenever you are going to some place which is new for you, always make sure that you keep looking around when you are going there. Even if you are with groups and all, while you are coming back, by any chance, if the group is not there to support you, at least you will remember the route that you came from. So, you won't get lost. And this is the time where the groups were automatically made. It was a short drive of 1.5 hours from Kasara to the camping site. And how do you make friends with strangers? Well, share a cab with them. All very excited for their New Year's Eve, so much so that their excitement was very clearly audible. The terrain started changing very soon. Frankly, I was a little surprised. I have been in Bombay for such a long time and I never expected that the hills are very nearby. On the way, the groups took a halt in between for lunch and I got to know that there were many cars. So almost like 20 or 30 people were there. Soon after some time, all the cars actually stopped to fill their stock of booze. Well, now New Year maybe? Finally, we reached the site well before sunset, so I was happy about that. Got the first view of the whole lake, which really looked divine. A small trek led us to the actual camping area. Okay, so the scene here is that there are few trekking and camping organizing groups who have collaborated together and have marked these territories all around the lake. Every group is trying to provide a different kind of experience to people, but overall the vibe kind of remains the same. We were shown our camps, 3 to 4 persons per each camp. Maggie was served as an evening snack, and there was a place for playing volleyball and all. But come on, nobody had such kind of plans. Everyone started clicking some photos before the sunset, and I got what I wanted. Got to see the sunset in different setting, bidding goodbye to the last sunset of the year. But soon enough, the vibe started changing. Party mode got on. Now, disclaimer, I don't know whether this happens regularly on these kind of camps or not. It was my first time, and also it was New Year Eve. But the place soon turned into a party by the lake kind of a scene. This was the time my introvertness started crying out loud. After midnight, finally things started to cool off a little. I mean, literally as well. It started getting damn cold, which I never expected. I sneaked to an empty piece of land with my phone and camera and started trying my luck with capturing stars. Well, I could capture some, but this place was really good for stargazing. If you are crazy for stars at all, you can definitely try this out. And late at night, there was some cultural program thing that they had planned, which I guess was supposed to happen earlier, but because of the New Year thing, it got delayed. I don't know, but frankly, I didn't like the idea of keeping these local villagers waiting for all this. But yeah. The night started getting rough because of the sudden drop in temperature. The camps got all dammed and wet with dew, and I could hardly get any sleep. Anyway, I mean, I wanted to wake up early to catch the sunrise, right? And I did. First sunrise of the year. After a quick, tiny little breakfast, everyone started going for a boat ride. It was included in the package, so why not? And this is when I started losing my patience a little because things started getting delayed. I was expecting the groups to start returning after breakfast, but it was noon and some people were still sleeping or hungover. So, yeah. Now, overall, the 24-hour experience was fun. I got to meet new people, spend time with them, had drinks, danced a little, spend the night in camp. So, it was a new experience that I always wanted to have. What I liked about it is that I didn't have any baggages with me. These people didn't know me, I didn't know them. So, it was a bit strange, and the time period was so short that nobody actually cared who you are. There could be people who are actually influencers and all. We didn't even ask each other what they do, what's their job, what's their title. That actually was the takeaway for me, that why we have stopped doing that, like why we ask people who they are, why don't we see them as just humans and spend time with them. While making this video now, I feel like I should actually start doing these more often. So for those who wanted a complete review kind of a thing for the whole experience, so see, as I mentioned before, the majority of the groups were youngsters basically. So they are there to enjoy, and that will happen. In terms of logistics and the experience overall, the organizers were very helpful, and in the beginning, it was all well organized and well taken care of. The camp situation was bad because of weather in that particular time, because of the winters. Other times, I think if you have gears, you will be fine. The toilet condition was bad, like bad. For stargazers, solo travelers, you should definitely try it out. It is a good place, it's a good experience. About the drinking and the liquor scene, see, frankly, I'm not really aware of whether that's a regular thing that happens on these camps or it was just because of the New Year Eve. But I would say keep that in mind that this might happen. And for couples with young kids or babies, try looking online before planning a trip there so that you know which is the best season to visit. And thank you for watching this video. Consider subscribing, and I will see you soon in another adventure.